said he's having no trouble.
Could you say it again?
He fell her in the water.
What started as a fun adventure ended with a very grisly discovery. Some teens who were using a TikTok app that randomly generates a nearby location to explore got to the location. And as Amber Cogliano reports, they were shocked by what they found.
Tables that you like tie people to and torture them. So, mad sketch. Maybe if you blow this up, we'll come back at night.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going? What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Wait. No. Yo.
So, Ali and her friends decided to try out the Randonautica app one night, curious about what the app might lead them to. After launching the app, they received coordinates that took them to an unexpected spot, a damn bridge. Despite feeling confused, Ali and her group of friends, feeling adventurous, decided to walk toward the location. When they got there, however, they were shocked to find a small amount of blood on the sidewalk, making this situation suddenly feel much darker and a lot more serious.
So my friends and I are about to go randonauting, and I see a lot of people saying that they find creepy shit on here, so I figured I'd record it to see what actually happens.
We're going down this bridge.
So we're walking on a bridge right now. We've been here before, but I don't know why it brought us here. So we haven't found anything creepy or anything, but there's some nice views. What the f*** is that?
It seems pretty fresh.
Is that
What the?
I think that's.
No, that could be paint. Hold up, is that a trail? Wait, look.
So there's like a blood trail, so we're following it right now.
Completely baffled by the blood, the group decided to follow the trail to see where it led. The blood appeared to fall off the side of the bridge, leading down a narrow walkway beneath it. With nerves running high, the girls hesitated to go down and investigate further. They ended up convincing one of the boys, Matthew, to check it out.
So Matthew's about to climb down there, and I'm too scared to go down there, so I'm gonna hand him my phone. So
It smells so bad down here.
Hey, be safe.
Yeah.
is there still blood?
Yeah, there's a thick trail. Like, look at the. Holy sh. That's kind of sus. Fuck. Alright, I'm going, guys. What the f? Hello? What? Nah. No. Yo.
So, as Matthew made his way down to the base of the walkway, he heard something rustling in the bushes. Then, in the still night air, he distinctly heard a girl's voice calling for help. He was terrified. Matthew quickly ran back up to the group, clearly shaking by what he had just heard. Aaliyah never uploaded a follow-up or part 3 or nothing of this story, leaving her viewers in suspense. We're left wondering who or what was down there underneath the bridge that night. A couple from Pasco, Washington, hoping for a terrifying experience, uses the Randonautica app to find a human presence. The app takes them to a random dumpster on a hot summer day, and when they open the lid, they find a single trash bag that looks full. Decide it's enough to send them into a panic because they're unsure if they've discovered something sinister or not. Terrified, they close the lid without investigating any further, deciding that if they don't see anything, there's no need to call the police. Yet the eerie feeling, it stays with them. The host of the Everything Paranormal show fires up Randonautica to see if the app really delivers on its creepy reputation.
Now, just to let you know, my intent was paranormal creepy.
It leads him to a random address And as he waits, someone appears out of nowhere.
We've got, like I said, this dude's checking me out. I wanted something creepy. Yeah, this dude's just standing here, freaking staring at me.
Like the person doesn't move, doesn't speak. They're just fucking standing there, staring. Even as the host drives away, this person just stays frozen, with their blank gaze just staring into him. He can't shake the eerie feeling that something is seriously wrong here, and maybe this app needs to be reevaluated as being legal.
Amanda and her friends decide to test if randonauting is as strange as people claim, but they try something different from most Randonautica videos. They write down what they want to find instead of saying it aloud, just in case the app is listening. Their focus is on manifesting a rainbow, thinking it's the one thing that couldn't possibly be creepy. However, they were mistaken. Randonautica leads them to an experience they'll never forget, one that has them screaming in their car. The app's eerie accuracy takes them far beyond their expectations.
This app leads them to a multicolored rainbow fence. Then, as if on cue, an actual rainbow appears in the sky. Get the hell out of here. What are the odds of this? Amanda and her crew start to wonder if the app's accuracy is less coincidence and more supernatural. YouTuber Mikael shares what she calls one of the scariest Randonautica app experiences ever. One that doesn't fully unfold until after she returns home from a long day of exploring. Earlier, the app led her to a strange windmill near the woods. While nothing out of the ordinary was found at the location, it seems something might have actually found her and followed her home. Later that night, viewers noticed a pair of glowing eyes peering through her window. While some suggest it could be a cat, others speculate it might be something far more sinister. This thought that something could have followed her home from the woods just by using this app adds another unsettling layer to her experience. What was watching her from outside? Jay Carlini and his friends decide to test the app by manifesting something truly unsettling. Forest clowns. The app leads them deep into the woods, where they start to hear faint circus music in the distance.
Oh, something's walking around back there. No way. No thank you. Do you guys hear that? I hear circus music.
Oh my god.
Dude, let's get out. Let's get I'm good. Let's go. Circus music is never a good thing.
With no logical explanation for the sound, the crew decides to leave before their clown nightmares actually became a reality. But they can't stop wondering, what or who was playing that music out there that deep in the woods? And how did the app know?
I didn't notice this before.
Oh, what the hell?
Dude, so right. Let's just pop that open.
I can't, dude. All the hinges are screwed shut.
Yeah, we can't open. I mean, maybe we can come back another time with tools and open this, but like, what even is this?
So the YouTuber Noah DB5 gets led by the Randonautica app to a cemetery that's rumored to be haunted.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard.
Okay.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard. You guys can literally see we're walking past the graveyard to get to where we need to go. And this is what I'm saying. You know it's gonna send us back here. And we're not gonna be disrespecting the dead.
As night falls, he hears horrifying screams echoing through the area. And later, at another location, the same terrifying sounds come back. And this time it's coming from deep in the woods.
Okay guys, hold on. I'm not kidding. Something from the forested area. We're hearing noises right now. I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So it could... What is that, dude?
And now while skeptics blame animals, many of you viewers suspect something darker was back there. Like the rake. A creature that's known for its eerie presence.
I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So it could... What is that, dude?
Okay.
Oh god, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard. You guys can literally see we're walking past the graveyard to get to where we need to go. And this is what I'm saying. You know it's gonna send us back here. And we're not gonna be disrespecting the dead.
It's simple for program on therapeutic fiber was
Head to Broadway by way of ball boxing.
the whole project will collapse.
For weeks, rumors have been circulating about strange and unnerving experiences when using Randonautica, especially when it comes to using it at night. People suggest avoiding the app after dark, as bizarre and mysterious events seems to happen far more frequently than during the daytime. One such unsettling incident involved two Spanish men using the Randonautica app encounter something that defies explanation. As they walk through the streets at night, a dark figure dressed in black approaches them. They shout out for it to stay back, but it keeps coming.
Descendió a los infiernos. Hasta ese día quitamos la chaqueta de resurrección de los muertos. Y va al cielo y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Quítame la chaqueta. Descendió a los infiernos. Hasta ese día resucitó entre los muertos. Y va al cielo y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. De allá venía a jugar las nuevas.
Then they realize, this shit is not walking. It's hovering. The men, they run, leaving viewers to wonder what the figure wanted, and why did it seem so angry, and was it actually hovering?
Hasta ese día quitamos la chaqueta de resurrección de los muertos. Y va al cielo y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Quítame la chaqueta. Descendió a los infiernos. Hasta ese día resucitó entre los muertos. Y va al cielo y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso.
The next adventure we're looking at was documented by a young man named Matt Hall. Now, Matt had been seeing more and more Randonautica videos popping up online, and out of curiosity, he decided to download the app and give it a go himself. This man was eager for adventure, so he hopped onto his quad bike, and he set off to explore. This video marks the beginning of several others he filmed while using this app, each one taking him to unexpected and often eerie locations.
So I saw this thing that a lot of people were doing on TikTok called Randonauting. It's an app that you download and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. I don't really know if I believe it or not, so I downloaded the app and I thought I'd try it out for myself. It gave me a spot in the middle of the woods that's kind of close to my house, but it looks like it's along ATV trails, so we're on the ATV and let's go see where it takes us. Alright, so we're at the location, and this is weird. There's a car just chilling in the woods. How did they even get in here though? Like, there's trees everywhere. There's no way a car could get in here. This car looks super old. Holy shit.
After following the coordinates, Matt was led deep into the woods, where he stumbled upon an old, abandoned car. And being a little curious, he took a closer look around, but everything seemed calm and uneventful. That was until he heard a strange voice. Alarmed and shaken, Matt quickly ran off. And the first video cuts off there. But the viewers, they were eager for more, and they encouraged the men to return. And this time at night. So, what did Matt do? He actually listened to them. He went back to the same spot. He went back to the same exact spot after dark. And what happened next was even more unsettling.
Alright guys, I came back to the location that I heard that voice when I was randonauting. See, there's a car there. Is anybody there? Guess not. Alright, I don't know if this means anything, but there's a shirt here, a water bottle, there's water in the bottle. There's like children's toys, like all broken, like, alright, that's creepy. This is the middle of the woods, there should be nothing here, I'm so confused. Right, other than the shirt and like the toys and stuff, there's nothing else here. I walked like all around the car, but I don't see anything else. It's all that's here. Is there anybody here? Guys, I think I just heard something. I'm starting to get creeped out here. It's getting dark out, so yeah, I'm not coming back here anymore. I just watched that back and I realized that it asked me to play a game. Don't go randonauting.
After discovering that the voice he had heard in the distance was actually saying, "Do you want to play a game?" Matt was honestly shaken to the core. The man decided to step away from the Randonautica app for a couple of weeks, hoping to put this experience behind him. However, the overwhelming response from his followers, who were desperate to see more, eventually persuaded him to give the app another try.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna film this, but I cannot make this shit up. I wanted to try randonauting again, but on my last video, a lot of people told me that I had to set an intention before I went. So before I got my location this time, I set my intention as to find answers about the car in my last video. It literally gave me a location on the same trail as the car. On maps, the location is just like a little bit further down the trail than where the car is, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, well we're here. This is just as creepy, if not creepier, than the car. So much in here. Looks like an old building. There's like a window there. It looks like a cross. Bag. A SIM card. Right, so we found a cross, a picture, SIM card. Yep. If there's any pictures on the SIM card that I found, I'll put them in another video.
When Matt returned home, he had a memory card, among other items he had found at the second location. While examining his findings, he brushed off the possibility that this too could be another North American spirit house, similar to what had been discovered in a previous video. Maybe it was just another strange coincidence, or perhaps a rundown house deep in the woods. Either way, Matt decided to take the memory card and see what was on it, hoping it would shed some light on the mystery here.
So I looked through the SD card that I found when I was randonauting, and there actually was stuff on the card. I'm genuinely still kind of like freaked out about what I saw on it, but I'm also like really confused. There's only 3 pictures and 1 video on the card, but one of the pictures and the video are both pretty scary. The video is only a couple seconds long anyway, and there's nobody talking, there's nobody in it, but at the end, the video starts to like cut out, and I think you can hear somebody crying. Here's the footage from when I went through the card. Alright, let's see what's on the card. So it looks like there's 3 photos and 1 video on the card. I'm gonna get them off the computer and onto my phone so then you guys can have a better look at them.
Three days later, Matt and his girlfriend decided to experiment with the Ouija board late at night, just before going to bed. I have rules against this. If you're going to experiment with the Ouija board, do not do it where you go to sleep at. Now, what started as a curious attempt to contact the unknown quickly took a dark turn. The atmosphere grew tense, and they soon realized that something was not right. It seems that whatever they had awakened during their late night session didn't seem to want to let them go.
We were messing around with the Ouija board. It spelled out the word car, and I instantly thought about my Randonaut videos. We stopped playing after that because it kind of started to freak us out a little bit. Our fingers are barely on it. It literally just spelled out car.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Just later that night at around like 4 a.m. I got woken up by something really, really loud in the next room. It is literally like 4 a.m. And I just got woken up by the loudest like crashing noise in my other room. Dude, what? What the f***? My chair, my paintings, my keyboard, what? Okay, no. I'm starting to think whatever was at those Randonaut locations followed me home.
Yo, so what's your opinion on Matt's Randonautica journey? You think all of this is genuine? I mean, he shared numerous update videos discussing the strange occurrences he believes might have followed him home. But I don't know, could this all be a coincidence or something darker at play? When it comes to Randonautica, it doesn't have to be paranormal. It could be a weirdo out there sending coordinates.
Yes, I think I just heard something.
Under the taxi cab to get Elwood's things. This awful man.
Closing all of a sudden.
And sharing this with us.
See, Nolan and his squad start off a little bit lighthearted, asking the Randonautica app to find something orange. The app leads them to 2 orange traffic cones, which seems random, but it is harmless.
You see that? Cones, orange cones. No way.
They up the stakes by asking for something a bit more specific. The number 4.
So we're doing a number?
Yeah, okay. So
4.
They find the number scratched into a concrete handrail, and the coordinates lead them exactly 4 minutes away. Now spooked, they try again, this time asking for blue. First they find a pack of blue gum. Then they realize a blue labeled energy drink has been sitting by their car this entire time. By this point, they're seriously creeped out. Steve Ronan has experienced the eerie side of Randonautica and urges others to approach the app cautiously. Now, together with his friend, Josh, he decides to use the app to manifest something dark and twisted. Their exact words set the tone for what becomes a nightmarish journey. The app directs them to a dense forest, and as they make their ways through the trees, they notice a mysterious light that's guiding them, and it leads them to a chilling discovery. A pentagram painted on a tree, a symbol that perfectly matches their unsettling request. But apparently this is just the beginning of their adventure. The next location is an abandoned house, where the same unexplainable light appears. Strangely, the light remains constant in size, no matter how close they got to it. At one point it moves behind an object, as it's captured at the 16-minute and 50-second mark in their video, proving that it isn't part of their equipment. As they explore the house more, the atmosphere grows more dark. In the screen window they spot what looks like a ghostly figure, a face with 2 hands pressed against the glass. And later on, at 21 minutes and 29 seconds in, another spectral face appears in the hallway, staring down from the railing. These unsettling sights were also accompanied by strange, echoing sounds that seemed to come from nowhere. And just when they thought things could not get worse, the most startling interruption occurs.
We're using an app called Randonautica?
Police officers outside demanding that they come out and explain themselves. The YouTuber, Exploring with Tom, uses the Randonautica app and ends up at an unfinished construction site. As Tom explores the house, he grows increasingly confused about why the app brought him to such a place, and deciding to leave the house, he steps into the construction yard to investigate a little bit more. Suddenly, he hears noises coming from nearby.
It's brought me here just like a brick, I don't even know. I think the app is like just total load of it, but I don't know. I really do not know. I honestly don't know whatsoever. Yo!
Just around the corner, he spots a man in a hooded sweatshirt swinging a sledgehammer at him. With his camera still in hand, Tom quickly runs, narrowly escaping this dangerous encounter. Once he's far enough away, he starts recording, his heart still racing, I bet, from this close call.
Yo!
A TikTok user known as Baddest Bunny on the block decides to use the Randonautica app in search of eerie and unsettling discoveries. Their journey leads them to what might be one of the most disturbing finds from this app yet. Near a river by a bus station, they stumble upon a mound of freshly disturbed earth that was partially concealed by a blue tarp, and lifting this tarp revealed a shredded black trash bag, and inside it was a chilling discovery: a shovel and an object smeared in red. For those skeptical about the authenticity of the find, I'm gonna need y'all to consider this. The TikToker immediately contacts the police, who seem genuinely interested in the scene. Officers carefully collect the evidence, treating the discovery with serious concern rather than outright dismissing it. And based on their reactions, it seems like the Baddest Bunny on the block may have uncovered something truly sinister through this app. One night, a young woman named Sarah decided to go randonauting with her boyfriend, cousin, and sister. The group of teens, in a joking mood, casually stated that they wanted to see a dead body during their Randonautica adventure. And as many randonauting stories go, thinking or even speaking about something like death can sometimes manifest unexpected events. Later that evening, the group got exactly what they jokingly wished for.
Maybe there's a body and there's no...
I don't want to see it.
I love that that's in the video.
There's only one fire truck.
Wait. Did they stop the whole freeway on the other side?
But they won't let people go this way. Yeah, they stopped it all the way over here. What is this? Is there a crime? There's a crime scene tape.
Crime scene? Oh my god.
Fire truck.
There's a body.
Oh my god.
There's a body.
Sarah later posted a follow-up video explaining what happened that night, though it couldn't be shared due to copyrighted music. In the video, she explains that after the unsettling experience, she researched the incident online, and what she discovered left her shook. Just minutes before the group drove past the location, a man had just been shot by the police. Apparently, he had pulled a weapon on the officers and was found in possession of a large quantity of drugs. And what started as a seemingly harmless joke about death turned into an actual, real, and unsettling encounter for Sarah and her friends. The first video comes from JD, or Jade Ariel, as she's known on TikTok. She and her friends have had their fair share of randonauting adventures, most of which are filled with strange synchronicities. However, this particular video, one of 8 different randonauting trips that they've documented, stands out as the weirdest of them all. See, this group has spent the day exploring various random spots suggested by the app. One of their stops led them to a building that appeared abandoned, but there was something about it that just didn't sit right with them. It didn't seem as deserted as it looked. That's when things started to get strange.
Okay, so we're going randonauting again. Okay, we're gonna do a void.
We're on our way to the location. Recently in Florida, the coronavirus cases have spiked like crazy. So we're manifesting help and for things to get better.
Okay, so it sent us to this building. The name of the building is Corona.
After setting their intent on health, particularly with the surge of COVID-19 cases back then in Florida, the teens were led to a building, oddly named Corona. And as if that wasn't eerie enough, they decided to venture inside. Once upstairs, they captured something unsettling on camera. Something that will leave anyone second guessing what they had just saw.
Okay, so we just walked into the building. This low-key looks like an abandoned hospital. Okay, it's locked. Okay, we're getting Coraline vibes. There's 4 little doors and there's 4 of us. Okay, so we just found this box and there's money inside of it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f? There's no one here. There's no one here. Oh my, did you? I'm not even kidding you. We just saw something walk by that hallway and now it's gone. Hell no.
So after seeing what appeared to be a figure walking past the entrance door, the group quickly rushed out to investigate, only to find no one there. Many viewers in the comments agree that the entire experience was unsettling. which might explain why the teens haven't uploaded another Randonautica video since. What's your thoughts on this video?
Okay, so we just found this box and there's money inside of it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f? There's no one here! There's no one here!
There's nothing left to do.
Everybody stick around because we're going to have some fun and look at this.
Go if you want to get yourself an aquarium.
And all these money 29.
So we have a TikTok user named AutumnJohnson05, and they uploaded 2 intriguing videos featuring her and her friend using the Randonautica app. The pair input their random coordinates and set off on an adventure. Their journey leads them to a secluded, closed-off dirt road deep within the forest. Despite their eerie surroundings, they continue on their path, curious to see where the app takes them. And it isn't long before they stumble upon something that's far stranger than they expected. After discovering a small house that seems to have sunken into the earth over time, they cautiously approach it, trying to peer inside. It's not until they reach part 2 of their video that they realize that this is not just a collapsed structure, but a North American spirit house. According to online sources, Native American tribes used to build grave houses, or spirit houses like this one, a long time ago, placing these over the graves of their deceased loved ones. These spirit houses were meant to offer comfort and a place for the spirits to rest during their transition to the next life. Now, while this may not be the creepiest discovery ever made by Randonauts, it's easy to imagine how unsettling it must have been for the teenagers, especially considering the connection to death. And they ain't posted another TikTok video since, likely due to the eerie nature of their find. A YouTube channel called Exploring with Eric uses the Randonautica app to uncover the scariest places that they can find. And this time, this app delivers in an unforgettable way. So their journey takes them down a long dirt road that's lined with ominous signs, and one of which serves as a warning to them. Although Google Translate struggles with the exact wording of what's seen here on the sign, it reportedly claims the property belongs to a dangerous witch who's apparently always watching. And if anyone can decipher the full message here, it would honestly shed a lot more light on what's going on and whose property this belongs to. As they continue, Eric and his team come across 2 fences adorned with unsettling dolls. Many of these are burnt, with missing limbs, or damaged in ways that suggest they were used, possibly in some sort of black magic ritual, before being put on display with what looks like a grim warning. The sheer number of dolls is unnerving here. I mean, each one looks like it has a dark and disturbing history to it. Eric speculates whether the children who once owned these dolls might still be nearby, a thought that only adds to the growing unease. And further down the road, they find 3 more homemade mannequins dressed in tattered, old clothing. Now these figures could be scarecrows for a long abandoned garden, but without any crops in sight, their purpose seems far more sinister.
Do you guys see that?
The way they're positioned suggests they might be part of a ritual, or maybe even a memorial. One mannequin in particular, on the left, it really stands out to me. Something about it seems off, almost a bit too lifelike. Eric wonders if something might be buried beneath this unsettling display. But no one dares to investigate that deep. A little farther up the trail, they stumble upon a decrepit shack that honestly looks more like a holding cell than someone's living space. And just as they manage to gather the courage to explore more, an overwhelming sense of being watched overtakes them. And without hesitation, the group flees. A decision that honestly seems like the only sane choice to do in a situation like this. A young woman named Abigail uploaded a series of videos documenting her Randonautica experiences. In her first video, she mentions that after seeing an increase of Randonautica videos online, that it got her curious and decided to try it out herself. Late one night, Abigail makes it clear that it wasn't what happened at the coordinates that creeped her out. It was what happened on the way there. The unsettling part of her experience came when she was followed home.
So after a group of teens found a dead body through this app, I thought it'd be a good idea to download it. I read all of the terms and conditions and even researched it a little bit just so I knew what I was doing. So I enter in my address and I get this location. I was like, I know where that is. It's about 5 minutes away, so I drive out there. Mind you, it's midnight, I haven't charged my phone, and I didn't tell anyone where I was going, so I'm stupid. It's not what happened when I went there that scared me, it's what happened when I got home. So, I get to that area and I didn't see anything, but then I saw a cop car coming my way. The lights were flashing, the sirens were on, and so I booked it. I was out. So I go home and I pull in my driveway and a white truck pulls in behind me.
Someone just pulled up behind me. I'm literally sitting in my driveway at my house, and there's this truck. Who are you? I could have sworn I heard the door open, but I don't see anybody.
See, Abigail explains how a strange white vehicle, or truck, followed her closely and even parked behind her in her driveway for several minutes without any interaction at all. The truck then drove off without any explanation. And remember, this all happened before she even reached the coordinates. While this may not be the most terrifying Randonautica video out there, it's certainly creepy in its own right. I mean, it seems like this app has a strange way of bringing eerie events into the mix. Since then, Abigail has made many follow-up and update videos into what was going through her mind as the events unfolded.
Who are you? I could have sworn I heard the door open, but I don't see anybody.
A group of young Spanish men from the YouTube channel Nopalera Squad. They're known for their explorations of abandoned houses and buildings. Well, they've recently taken to sharing highlights of their adventures on TikTok. And in one particularly eerie video, the group embarks on a Randonautica mission to an old, derelict house. After obtaining coordinates from the app, they set off toward the location, just ready for another exploration. But once they entered the abandoned house, their adventure took a dark turn.
Pepe wasn't there. Ah, qué asco. That's gross, man. Wait, you came to die?
Yo, everything seemed to be going smoothly, with nothing unusual happening at first. However, the men were completely unaware that they were being watched this entire time.
Wait, o sea, vienes para morirte, güey. Wait, you guys heard that in the back? Wait. Shh, you hear that? Wait.
When the video is slowed down, you can clearly see something, or someone, peering out from behind the bedroom door. Overcome with terror, the group of men bolted out of the house as quickly as possible. They got out of there.
Wait.
Kristen and her friends decided to try their luck with the Randonautica app on a dark, rainy afternoon. And after opening this app, they were given coordinates leading to the location of a nursing home. So in the first part of her 3-part TikTok series, Kristen explained that the app directed them to the area behind the nursing home. And feeling uneasy, unsure about going back there, the girls decided to turn the car around and leave. However, as they reached the end of the street, something extremely unexpected happened.
Stop. What is there going there right now?
No way.
No
way.
Oh my god.
What the?
So, while driving away, Kristen and her friends spotted a police car speeding toward the nursing home street. And moments later, they saw an ambulance racing in the same exact direction. Intrigued, the girl decided to turn around and follow the emergency vehicles to see if they were heading to the exact spot the app had directed them. And to their surprise, all the emergency vehicles converged to the nursing home and precisely at the location the app had suggested. Kristen mentioned in her TikTok description that several police cars and ambulances ended up at the exact same spot. And I understand, it's not unusual for emergencies to occur at nursing homes, but the timing here felt uncanny. Could it have been a coincidence, or was this something more? I mean, perhaps a patient had passed away, and the app's randomness led the friends there at just the right moment. Kristen promised a follow-up video, but never posted it, leaving the mystery unsolved. Like, was this just a random alignment of events, or is there something more at play? You guys decide.
Stop. What is there going there right now?
No way.
No
way.
Oh my god.
What the?
A Spanish man recently used the Randonautica app, which seemingly led him to a rundown part of town, possibly occupied by squatters. The abandoned building and its surroundings were littered with trash, exuding an eerie and neglected vibe about it. As he panned his camera around, he narrated briefly in Spanish, including the phrase "no mames," a common slang expression roughly translating to "no way" or "you gotta be kidding me." Given the scene unfolding before him, the reaction was fitting though.
¿Qué onda, raza? Estaba jugando Randonautica y me trajo aquí. A ver qué hay. No.
As the video continues, something unsettling occurs. What appears to be a partially unclothed man, or perhaps something even more sinister and, zombie-like, suddenly turns around and charges towards the man filming. The recording abruptly cuts off soon after, leaving viewers with no resolution to what happened here. Proving Demons is a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring real paranormal activity, and the creator, Andrew, he ventures into some of the world's most haunted and ominous locations, and documenting high-quality evidence of ghosts, demons, and potential proof of the afterlife. In one particularly eerie video, Andrew collaborates with Project Darkside, a group of 2 women from Croatia, who ends up guiding him to various Randonautica locations during his visit to their country.
Our intention was that. Why would it bring us here?
I don't know. Maybe someone died. What the hell is this room?
The group visits multiple spots, but it's at the very last location of the night. That's when things take a truly sinister turn. Seeing an abandoned building, they stumble upon a small chest that's just sitting there on a table. They debate whether to open it or not, but Andrew, he takes the lead, cautiously lifting the lid, and what they find inside is horrifying.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat, perhaps?
The chest contains what appears to be a brain, potentially human or animal. The gruesome discovery overwhelms this group, and the women begin to dry heave. They're about to throw up, with the stench seemingly being unbearable. Andrew later remarks that this was definitely one of the most disturbing Randonautica experiences he's ever had. And honestly, it's hard not to agree with him.
What is that?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. Some kind of meat, perhaps?
I don't know much about this video, but it seems the man recording may have used the Randonautica app and ended up at a school somewhere late at night. And on the surface, this doesn't seem too strange. Schools are common places. However, the unsettling part begins when he starts calling out to some girls, but there's no response.
No mames. No mames. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Quién anda ahí? No mames.
The eerie silence at such a late hour raises his questions. Like, what were they doing there? At that time of night? Is this a strange coincidence, or could something paranormal be happening at the school?
No mames. No mames. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Quién anda ahí?
So I dug my heels in deeper. My